And as you just mentioned, the Taliban is now coming under fresh scrutiny in the wake of these attacks. The group's new self-proclaimed head of security is wanted by the U.S. NBC News national security correspondent Ken Delaney joins us now. So, Ken, what more can you tell us about who this man is and how he became the Taliban's head of security?
Good morning, Joe. As you heard Andrea report there, his name is Khalil Haqqani, and he's the brother of the founder of the Haqqani Network. And that's a virulent group in Afghanistan. It's sort of like an organized crime family responsible for kidnapping many Americans held for ransom and for the deaths of Americans and many, many Afghans. This is a group that is part of the Taliban, but also has close ties to al-Qaeda. And for that reason, the Haqqani Network has been designated a terrorist organization by the United States, which the Taliban never was. And this man, Khalil Haqqani, who's now the head of security in Kabul, he is also a wanted terrorist, as Andrea reported, with a $5 million U.S. reward on his head. Now, he told Al Jazeera that the Taliban is ready to provide security for the Afghan people. Obviously, the events of yesterday suggest that the Taliban and Khalil Haqqani may not be up to the job right now.
So, Ken, as we've been reporting, after the Taliban seized power, the group released thousands of prisoners from Afghan jails. Do we know, could that have played any role in yesterday's attacks? And does the Taliban regret that decision?
In fact, Joe, two Taliban officials told our local correspondent in Kabul that, yes, they do regret the way they handled those prison breaks. There were a lot of Taliban prisoners that they wanted to free, but in the course of that, they released hundreds of ISIS-K fighters, including, they said, bomb makers with a lot of expertise in terrorist attacks, and that may be coming back to haunt them right now. ISIS-K is a rival of the Taliban and is more extreme than the Taliban and is believed to have carried out that bombing yesterday and has now given the U.S. counterterrorism authorities a huge fight on their hands.
And Ken, one of the big questions to come out of all this seems to be, can the Taliban be trusted to carry out an investigation into these attacks?
Well, I think the answer is no, but thankfully the United States government is not relying on the Taliban to do that. There are indications that U.S. intelligence officials already know who some of the people are who carried out those attacks, and they are planning to target them. But, Joe, it's going to be a lot more difficult to do counterterrorism strikes in Afghanistan with no embassy and no military footprint. Most of the CIA officers who are on the ground there have left, and many of our intelligence capabilities are gone. We still have some, and we still have some capability to do what they call standoff strikes. But there are going to be drones flying from far away in the Persian Gulf, which means less time over target. A lot of challenges ahead, Joe.
Such an important point moving forward. Ken, thanks for your reporting. Appreciate it.
You bet.